Hello and welcome to today's video. We're doing something a little bit different here. We do it every year. We talk about some of the biggest things from E3. It's always like the one time that I talk about video games that are coming out. No, I'm just like, hey, there's this game coming out, I mentioned in a video, but we actually get to talk about games that got announced, because there's so many that get announced at E3. And yeah, so I went through, and I just sort of like looked at a list and thought, or read what I thought was interesting. Of course, there's a couple games that I thought were interesting, but I've added a couple more things to it. So, E3, this is the third time we're doing actually one of these videos on the channel. Very, very cool. So let's start off right away. Just Cause 4. That's pretty cool. Just Cause 3 is something we played a lot on the channel, as you guys know. That was one of the biggest things on the channel from like 2015, 2006. Yeah, it was like 2015 to like the beginning of this year. We played Just Cause 3. So for there to be a new one coming out in December, that's super cool. Definitely looking forward to that. I'll definitely want to buy that game. And we'll play it a lot, I guarantee you guys. Just Cause 4 coming to the channel. I don't know, I think it looks cool. It looks similar to Just Cause 3, but also updated to look a little bit newer. Because of course it's 2018 game, not 2015 game. So you got the changes over the past couple years. But yeah, that's very, very cool to see that. The next thing, Fallout 76, I believe got announced a little bit before E3. It was like the first day of E3. Because E3, all the announcements happen before it starts. Like official dates. I believe the official date it started was like the 12th. It went from the 12th to the 14th, but all the announcements were like the 10th to the 12th. Most of them. So, either way, Fallout 76 got announced. It's very, very cool. Some of the memes between Fallout 76 and Soldier 76 and Overwatch were pretty cool. It's kind of funny. But, because the vault, the back says 76, just like Soldier 76 on his jacket does. But, either way, Fallout 76, it's interesting because it's going to be an online game. And it's not really part of the main line of Fallout, like Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. I don't know the order that they go in. The only Fallout game I played is Fallout 4. So, yeah. But Fallout 76 is going to be very interesting. Again, the first time they do like an online Fallout game. That'll be very interesting to see how that is and what you can do. As you guys know, and Fallout sometimes I just build shit. So, it would be very, very interesting to see what that game is. Another Bethesda game here is Starfield, which is interesting, which is a new thing that they announced. Apparently this is the first time in 25 years that they've announced a new series, franchise, whatever. Obviously Fallout, very popular, and Elder Scrolls is very popular, so Starfield's supposed to be very good. They only showed like a trailer for like a minute of it, but it's the first thing that got heard about it. Apparently they got the copyright for the or the name rights for like 5 years ago, so it's the first time it's going to come out though. So that could be interesting. It's coming out next year or something like that, or there's going to be more E3 next year about that game. But very interesting to see a new series from a company that makes very popular games come out, especially they haven't done one in 25 years, so it's pretty cool. So I'll definitely want to look at that. We get on here for other things. So those are like games that I'm really interested in. The rest of these are just other like little notes. So Just Cause 4 and Fallout 76, definitely things I'm looking forward to getting this year. Along with other non-E3 announcement games like Red Dead Redemption, I'm very excited about that. Even though, of course, that was announced last year. Yeah, Fallout 76, Just Cause 4, Red Dead Redemption 2. All things to peep on the channel. Because your boy has a job and get some money now. So yeah, I can buy these games. So I'm sort of like excited for E3 because I'm like, oh wow, I actually will be able to buy these things and not get them. So the next thing, the new console. Apparently Microsoft said they're working on a new Xbox. So apparently probably going to come with a new Xbox. Of course, it is around that time to start thinking about the new consoles. Probably 2020, 2021. I know PlayStation or Sony a couple weeks ago said they were working on a new PlayStation. The PlayStation 5 started to replace the PlayStation 4. So of course, you know your boy will be getting that, but it's very interesting to see Microsoft announce it at E3 instead of just like randomly saying it. I think that it's obviously something that's going to happen in the next couple of years. Who knows what they call it? I don't know what Xbox is going to call it because they don't have like a set thing that they necessarily go with, because they had the 360 and then they made a 1. So they don't really go in order like that, like PlayStation does. 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, so it'll be very interesting. They announced that, and of course, Sony announced a new PlayStation a couple weeks ago. Not like announcing like, hey, here's a new PlayStation, but like saying, hey, they're working on it. So it's very interesting. Sort of going away from necessarily saying, let's just keep making a bunch of random ones. Because what the company's doing just gets so obnoxious. So it's nice to see, especially Sony, just like, you know what, we're done. Because I know the last like couple years, Microsoft just kept announcing new Xboxes. PlayStation, I think they just did the PlayStation Pro, the 4 Pro. I'm not sure if they did anything else, but I think it was just the 4 and then the 4 Pro. But I know they have like 5 different Xbox ones. You got the 1S, 1X, 1Z. I don't know. That's not a real one, but still. Keep coming out with a bunch of different ones. So they announced a new thing, so it's very interesting. The next thing is Madden 19. It's going to be on PC, which is very interesting. I didn't really know it wasn't on PC, but I guess that's sort of cool if people are into really playing games on PC that you can play Madden on there. I don't know, I think of Madden as like a console game because it's never been on PC. I don't think so, or if it has, it was a long time ago when you put the little disc in in the computer. But it's very interesting they're putting Madden on PC. Give some of the people that like to play on PC Madden if they want to play it. Madden's definitely a fun game to play. Next thing here, Smash Bros. Ultimate. Super Smash Bros. It's okay for me. I wasn't really a big fan. It was okay to play a couple things. But they're making Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Switch, which I don't have a Switch, but I do want to buy a Switch. Hopefully soon. Before Pokemon comes out next year. Whatever console Pokemon game, the main series game, before that comes out next year, I definitely want to buy that. But anyways, I think that's very cool that they're like, hey, we're going to put all the characters in the game. So every Smash Bros. Character that's ever been since the first one, was the first one on N64? Or was it on GameCube? I think it was N64. I think they did one for GameCube. No, it was N64, GameCube, Wii U, 3DS. Now they're doing one on Switch. I think it's very cool. Oh, my TV just shut off. Dope. I think that's very cool. That they're putting all the characters in the game. Other thing, they're having Super Mario Party, which Mario Party is dope. I loved playing Mario Party back in the day. I had like, I think almost every single one, except for like the first 3 on the N64. I had all of them up to like the one on the Wii, whenever that was. I think I had like 4 through 9. I used to love to play Super Mario Party, or play Mario Party. So Super Mario Party, that seems very, very cool. Yeah, that'll be very interesting. Other thing, they announced the Division. They announced another one of the Division. The Division 2. Now, the Division's a very interesting game. Because I played the first one, and I got really bored. It was a very interesting concept, but it was too repetitive. You just did the same thing over and over and over. Now, I guess technically most games are repetitive, and you do the same thing over and over and over. But there's something a little bit different every time. I feel like the Division was just, I don't know, it wasn't that exciting to me. Now, I think the reason I put on here the Division, if the Division 2 can be good, a little bit different from the first one, maybe interesting, but I played the Division for just a little bit, and I'm just like, oh my god, why did I spend money on this game? So the Division was not a good game, but maybe the Division 2 will be different, but yeah. Again, non-E3 games that I'm excited about, Red Dead Redemption 2, said that before, and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. That's coming out on the Switch. Now, I guess they played it more at E3. They showed a lot more stuff from it, but definitely interesting. Both those, or that game, I guess, just because the difference is Pikachu or Eevee. Very interesting. And if I get a Switch, that'll be a game that I definitely consider buying. But, yeah, So that's that. There's a little bit less here, I think, for E3 videos than other years. Because I'm doing it solo. Because if we look, I can actually peep real quick on the computer here how long previous E3 videos were. They were like, no, actually, they were 16 and 25 minutes, yeah. But I did them with Lameme. We played a video game in the background. I think we played Fallout in one of them. I think we played Fallout and like Overwatch or GTA or something. Yeah, we played Overwatch last year. And we played Fallout the year before. But I think that there's a lot of interesting games that have gotten announced. Again, to recap the ones that I'm very, very interested in. Yay, trucks going by, it's so much fun. Just Cause 4, Fallout 76, Starfield, which won't be coming out until at least 2019. Super Mario Party, and of course, on E3 games, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Or Let's Go Eevee, whatever one you want to play. I just get Let's Go Eevee for the memes, because it would trigger the meme. It would trigger him if I got that game. Instead of Pikachu, because he doesn't like Eevee for some reason, because it's trendy to not like Eevee or something, I don't know. But either way, yeah, Just Cause 4 is going to be very, very cool. I'm looking forward to playing that game a lot. Because Just Cause 3 was really fun for me until I sort of ruined it by overdoing it on YouTube. Fallout 4 was interesting, so we'll see if they keep a lot of things for Fallout 4 compared to Fallout 76. Probably not, because they can't use VATS, which like slows down everything because it's an online game. I don't think you'll probably be able to build, so it'll probably be a little bit different for Fallout 4. Again, Starfield, the new series, very interesting, and then all the stuff I talked about. The other thing that I thought was interesting was Battlefield 5. I like history. Okay, I think that stuff like that's interesting. World War I, World War II, all the different wars past that, Korea, Vietnam, Cold War, things like that. A lot of things from the 20th century. History is very, very interesting to me, but I won't be getting Battlefield 5. It's just overdone. These companies keep doing things, the World War II games. They did that a couple years, or last year, with, what was that game? I don't even know. I don't even remember. Call of Duty? Whatever the last one was. That thing. That was World War II, so I just think there's too much. And apparently they're doing Battle Royale, which is so toxic. Battle Royale just went from, like, a cool, like, concept with, Battlegrounds Unknown. That's when it got popular. I know those games before, and everybody's like, oh, that's not the first one. But that was, like, the first one a couple years ago that got popular. What was that, 2016? Late 2016, early 2017. Got popular. It was kind of cool. Fortnite first came out. Before it got trendy, at the end of 2017, was fun to play. If you guys go look at my channel, there's old videos from when Fortnite, like, first came out. And it was super dope to play. And then it got, like, super trendy, and, like, everybody played the shit out of it. Now everybody's making these games. And it's just like, really? Because Battle Royale is going to get to the point where nobody cares anymore. Like, nobody cared when they announced Battlefield. When they announced Battlefield 5 Royale, everybody's like, we'll clap because you want us to, but apparently some people were booing. It's just overdone. Let Fortnite do its thing and be toxic, and let all the little 9-year-olds or 10-year-olds or whatever, how old you want to be to play Fortnite. Let everybody gas it, let everybody gas the skins, but let's stop with all the Battle Royales. That's all I gotta say from E3. So much shit with Battle Royales. I'm done. I'm done with Battle Royales. But anyways, a lot of cool things coming out later this year, next year, in gaming, and I'm very excited to see what happens. So yeah, I'm super hyped about that. Yeah. Alright. That's that. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.